If you wait until 2026 to start fixing your money, you're already late. Because here's the truth nobody likes to say out loud. The next few years will not reward average financial behavior. Inflation hasn't disappeared. Jobs are changing faster than people can adapt. AI is replacing skills before people even finish learning them. As Morgan Housel wrote in The Psychology of Money, good decisions aren't about intelligence, they're about behavior. Today's video is about 6 financial moves you must make before 2026. Not someday, not when things get better, but now if you want leverage instead of stress. This is not generic advice. These are actions that separate people who stay stuck from people who move ahead. Let's start. 1. Build a 6-month anti-panic fund. Not an emergency fund, an anti-panic fund. Because most bad financial decisions aren't caused by stupidity, they're caused by urgency. People sell investments at the bottom. People take terrible loans. People stay in toxic jobs. Why? Because they're desperate. As Nassim Taleb puts it, the most important attribute of success is not intelligence, but the ability to survive. Before 2026, you need at least 6 months of living expenses saved in something boring and liquid. High-yield savings account, money market fund, treasury bills. Not crypto, not stocks, not something that might grow. This money has one job, to buy you time. Time to think, time to negotiate, time to wait for better opportunities. If you don't have this, every other financial strategy is fragile. 2. Kill one financial leak completely. Not cut expenses, not budget better. That's vague. Before 2026, identify one financial leak and eliminate it entirely. 1. Examples: a car loan draining cash flow, subscription addiction you don't even use, lifestyle inflation tied to social pressure, high-interest consumer debt. Dave Ramsey says you must gain control over your money, or the lack of it will forever control you. But control doesn't come from cutting everything. It comes from removing the biggest drag. Ask yourself, if I removed just this one expense, what would it unlock? More investing, more peace, more options. One decisive cut beats 20 half-hearted ones. 3. Build a skill that pays you outside your job. Your job is not your income, it's your largest client, and clients can fire you. Before 2026, you need at least one monetizable skill that is sellable online, can generate income independently, and is not tied to a single employer. This is not about hustle culture. This is about risk management. As Robert Kiyosaki said, JOB is an acronym for just over broke. Some examples that actually work are data analysis or analytics, video editing or thumbnail design, copywriting, no-code tools, SEO or content strategy, automation using AI tools. You don't need to be the best, you need to be useful. One extra income stream, even small, changes how you negotiate, save, and invest. It turns fear into optionality. 4. Learn how money actually moves. Most people think money comes from working harder. It doesn't. It comes from systems. Before 2026, you must understand how interest works against you, debt, how interest works for you, investing, how cash flow beats salary, and how assets differ from income. Rich Dad, Poor Dad explains it simply. The rich buy assets, the poor only have expenses. But here's the part people miss. An asset is anything that puts money in your pocket without your direct labor. That could be dividend-paying stocks, a digital product, a blog, a YouTube channel, a small online service. You don't need millions, you need mechanics. If you don't understand how money moves, you'll work hard forever and still feel broke. 5. Invest even if it scares you a little. If your money is not growing, it is shrinking. That's not opinion, That's inflation. Before 2026, you must be invested in productive assets, even if you start small. Warren Buffett said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." This doesn't mean reckless trading. It means long-term index funds, broad market ETFs, quality companies, dollar-cost averaging, and patience. You don't need perfect timing. You need time in the market. The biggest mistake isn't losing money. It's never starting. Fear keeps people poorer longer than bad investments. 6. Write your personal financial playbook. Before 2026, stop copying other people's goals. Write your own financial playbook. On paper. Answer these questions. How much do I want monthly freedom income? What am I willing to sacrifice to get there? What expenses truly matter to me? What does enough look like? As James Clear writes, you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Your playbook becomes your filter. It tells you what to say no to, what to invest in, what to ignore. Without it, you chase everything and win nothing. 2026 is closer than you think, and the people who will win financially aren't the smartest. They're the ones who prepared early. Build safety, eliminate leaks, develop skills, understand money, invest consistently, follow your own plan. If this video gave you clarity, hit the like button. It helps more than you know. Subscribe if you want real financial strategy, not empty motivation. Because money isn't about getting rich fast. It's about never being trapped again.